144,000 chosen ones, 11 life paths. Welcome. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about generational curses that have been perpetuated from generation to generation, going all the way back. Now, a very interesting video I was watching, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that was talking about the teeth and how your teeth can actually tell what type of generational curses you might have. I might do a little more research on that because it is very interesting, actually. Like, it's interesting because, like, many of us have had dreams about our teeth falling off, so that's for a whole different topic. But let's get straight into the video. Many of us have been told how to think, what to be, how to eat, what to follow, what to study, how to think, right? What ends up happening is that we have generational trauma, generational bondages that are coming down from generation to generation to generation, okay? For a lot of people, it's their parents. They wake up, they watch TV, they drink soda pop, they eat whatever, they sleep however, and then their grandparents did the same thing, and their grandparents did the same thing, and before there were TVs, they probably most likely just woke up, read the newspaper, or whatever. But you are the now, I swear to God, when I just said that, I saw 144 on the time over here. Pay attention, these are messages. You are the one that is here to break these generational curses. I said it. You're the one that's here to break these generational curses. You are the one that has to be the one that does the work, that does the thinking, that uses the reason, that breaks out of fear, that is perpetual with the tasks that they want, that thinks from the third eye. You're connected. You're in tune with the frequency of the cosmos. Just saw 222. You're in tune with the frequency of the cosmos. Your third eye is open. You will never see things the same again. Ever. Now beware of opening your third eye. Because once your third eye opens, you don't see anything the same again. You see how corrupt the system is. You see how society is being manipulated. The vast majority of people are being taken to a place of immense devastation, immense fear, and immense brutality. And I'm just being honest. I could be on this video acting like everything is lovey-dovey. Love is a very strong vibration, by the way. Second strongest to authenticity. This is why in today's... By the way, there's a study that was done where they've said that the biggest fear that people have is not actually the fear of death. It's the fear of being ostracized, meaning it's the fear of being left alone by the broader society. Okay? That's the biggest fear, which is crazy to think about. And if you really get into the deeper aspects of the human cognitive mind, so many people don't want to be canceled. So many people want to follow the crowd. They don't even want to follow the crowd, but they force themselves to follow the crowd. Right? So many people, that's what's happening right now. For you to break the cycle of a generational curse, and I'm being honest, a whole generation in which no one used reason, thinking, logic, abstained from the higher consciousness, abstained from opening or tapping into the third eye, to get the answers, to know that there's something more than just the physical self, than the 3D. There's something that's way beyond this. This is a truth. This is a truth that honestly a lot of people don't want to follow. This is why I talk about semen retention. This is why I talk about it. This is why I talk about being sovereign. We need to be sovereign. We need to go back into our communities. We need to go back into the forests. And I'm being honest. It might sound cuckoo to some people. It might be like, oh, this guy is being acting. He's so backwards. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. We need to go back to ancient Mesopotamia, ancient Egypt. We need to go back to the ancient place. We need to go back. Okay, we need to have advanced. I'm not anti-technology. I'm for technology, but I'm for technology without technocracy, which means using technology to enslave humans, what they're doing right now. So, if you're the 144,000, just know you are chosen. Okay, just know that this is a different path. Like, this is not the path of the average Joe, of the average person. It's not going to be an easy path, and I'm just being honest. You have to be the one that uses reason, because let's be honest, man, like for a lot of people right now, a lot of our families are just different from us. We're the black sheep. Right? Your hair, you're probably getting dreams on dreams almost every night. If you're getting dreams almost every night, just know you're chosen. Just know you are chosen. Because you have to be actually very special to be getting dreams every night. Okay? Back to back. But just make sure you are paying attention to your dreams and you are trying to note them down. Okay? A lot of the ancestors for many people this is why you have to brainwash yourself. This is why you have to be perpetual. It has to get into your subconscious. You have to be the one that is your self-talk. The most smartest people talk to themselves. This is why the vast majority of people right now are done. They're done. The reason why they're done is because they don't even fucking think anymore. Pardon my French. Honestly, if people started thinking right now, like, we would be out of this tyrannical state that we're in right now. Bro, land is supposed to be free, bro. I'm being honest. If I'm where my ancestors are from, if I go back to that village, I can get free land. It's the difference where I have to pay for, like, putting up, like, material and goods, right? Building with product and, like, bricks or whatever. But, like, I can get free land if I go there. I can get free land because they know that, okay, this guy is from our tribe, so, like, they can trace back and be like, yeah, you can get this much land over here for free. Bro, our land used to, like, if you're in a city like I am, Toronto, most people have no idea how we're all being played right now. And I'm just being very honest. This is why these generations, like when you're going generation to generation, right? It's like the telephone call game. You know when you were a kid and everyone was in a circle and that whole thing was going on where, like, one person had to send the message around to the circle, and by the end, it's a whole different message. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. We're living in a time where we're so far from our primordial ways. Like, this is why, like, someone in our generation, for most people, it was some person that messed up very hard. And then that started seeping down for people. It started coming down the tree. And now the vast majority of people right now have, like, major depression, major anxiety, are going through major trauma. It's because they have to break these generational curses. And if you're the 144,000 person, I'm telling you right now, it's your turn. Like, you are up right now. Like, but you have to have courage. That's what I'm saying. You have to have courage. You have to be authentic, guys. Guys, please pay attention to what I'm telling you. You have to be authentic to yourself. You cannot lie to yourself. You cannot play yourself. You cannot lie to other people about how you really feel. If you are a person, if you're the 144,000, you love nature. You are trying your best to be a better human. You do not have to pretend to put on a persona that you're not. That's what's going on in society today. People are trying to put on a persona. They're trying to fully act like there's someone that they're not. You're like, how the flip, and this is, again, it's rooted, and there's no judgment here, but it's rooted into that nature of wanting to be accepted by the broader society. Do you see what I mean? If you keep on wanting to be accepted, you know what I mean? Like, and if it's out of your authenticity, then it's going to backfire on you. With the awakening, with the new earth, and if you haven't watched my new earth videos, I don't know what you're doing. You should maybe watch those. With the new earth shift that's happening in the Schumann resonance. And right now, when I was talking about the new earth, 1044. That shift that's happened. This is why I want, like, if you're the 144,000, you're paying attention to every detail right now. Every detail. And you're trying to eat good. You're trying to eat good. If you're and I see 11:10, all this being said right now, look, I'm not here to judge you guys on this stuff. Everyone has their own journey. Okay, everyone has their own journey. I mess up on something sometimes too. Okay, just being honest right now. Your boy messes up too. He ain't perfect, right? But I pick back up. I really want you guys to know, if y'all really want to break these generational curses, y'all have to move different. You have to move different. You can't be doing things that everyone's doing, like the whole generational thing. This is why, honestly, like, bro, for some people, you can't even, like, for some people, and I'm not saying this is for everyone, but for some people, bro, you have to just leave. You have to leave everyone. You have to even leave a lot of your family, because you're that gone in. Like, you don't have time for yourself. This is why I dropped my other video on isolation. Why the chosen ones have to be isolated, more or less. You have to go through isolation to find yourself so you can break these curses. Like, I'm just being honest, man. Like, holy, like, what? I'm just being honest. Like, you have to go through a period of isolation to break these generational curses. Because, like, think about it like this. There's generational curses, and then there's generations where, like, look at the royal families. Look at them. These guys know numerology to the teeth. Do you know that the royal family, they try to have kids on 11th universal days, or 22 or 33 master number days? I'm telling you right now. And if you're on 11 life path and you're watching this, you have a lottery ticket, right? I'm telling you right now, you have a lottery ticket right now. You have a lottery ticket. You have a mouthpiece. Right now, if you want to do things, you just need a mouthpiece, and you can go out and make that dough, or do whatever, give it. And another thing is, we got to start programming ourselves that money is not bad. Like, money is good. Money is not, you can use money for good. A lot of people have a very negative perception about these things. And they call themselves spiritual. But, like, if you're spiritual, like, you've seen that, like, your family, majority of people, I'm not saying you specifically, but the vast majority of people, their families have been working jobs generation to generation to generation, or they've been just farming or whatever they've been doing. And then, like, when they were farmers, when, like, the industrial revolution freaking ended, and, like, the technocracy came, people started going from small towns to bigger towns to work, to have jobs. And, like, it's the new day slavery. Slavery never ended. Let that sink in. It never ended. They just gave you a job, and they're like, good boy. I'm just being honest. 1444. I'm just being honest. Don't. That's what they did. Unfortunately, that's what they did. And for most of our people, for most of the people, our generations, they didn't even pay attention to this. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming it. It was supposed to play out like this. Again, like, you have to know everything's happening for a reason. No judgment to anyone. No judgment. But this was how this is right now. We are in a darker yuga, timeline, time period, Kali Yuga we're going through. This is why a lot of this stuff is happening right now. This is why a lot of people right now need to go through a period of immense cleansing right now. And I'm just being honest with you. I'm really just being honest with you. Look, if you really want to break these generational curses, you have to go within. You have to go within. You have to do the inner work. You have to. If you're a man, you're a woman, take some time out. I'm not giving a recommendation. I'm telling you what I did. I stayed celibate. Okay. A lot of people are like, why are you telling me what to do? I'm telling you what I did. Okay. I'm telling you what I did. You can't, like, you don't want to catch other people's energy. It's going to disrupt your flow. Be selective with who you talk to. I don't talk to everyone. I don't want to. I just don't. And it's not because, I'm this. No, nothing like that. I swear to God. I'm a normal. But here's what it is. At the same time, I'm not normal. It's not like that. And why do I say that? It's because in life, things are very paradoxical. I can be normal, but then I can't be normal. And it's like, the reason why I'm saying that is because sometimes you can be normal, but most times you can't be normal, because the vast majority of society wants you to bend into certain rules and do certain things. You as a chosen one, you cannot do that. You can't do that. I'm telling you right now. You can't. It's crazy out there right now, because like the vast majority of people, like even when these shots came out, people were folding. I told so many people, I'm like, don't take this shit. Don't take it. And I'm even saying it right now, and I know a lot of people just took it. A lot of people, I don't care, because I have to speak the truth. I'm not here to polish, like, stroke people's egos. I'm not here to stroke people's egos. I'm just being honest. Why the fuck do you think that the whole world complied? Why do you think they did that? Why do you think every fucking country, almost every country, they tell you that we're against them, they're against us, but they all complied, most of them complied. And majority of these things happen because somewhere in someone's generation, some person went completely off the rails. I'm just being honest. You gotta keep, like, see, the thing is, when you're a curse breaker, when you're the type of person that you're scripting, you're being careful of your words. A lot of people, they're using words and they don't know they're spell casting on themselves. They're cursing themselves. They're fucking cursing themselves. They curse themselves to be, I don't even want to say these words, because I'm just right now. I'm just so careful about the words that I say from my mouth too. Because like even fucking, I caught myself saying I'm normal, and then I had to say I'm not normal, right? Like you caught that. You gotta catch yourself with your words too. You gotta catch yourself with your self-talk. This is why if you're the 144,000 right now, if you're chosen, if you keep on seeing numbers and you're keep being like, you're like, oh God, like I keep seeing these numbers. I'm telling you right now that there's a huge timeline shift that's happening right now. And I'm just being honest. Be who you are. Be authentic to yourself. Be authentic. Keep yourself in an authentic vibration and you will attract your people, your tribe. But again, for you to break these generational curses, like even with like a lot of these people are like, you have to do this, you have to fit in, you gotta act like this, you gotta talk like this. Bro, you do not need to talk like her, him, or whoever. Okay? You need to just honestly, everyone, I'm not saying you, everyone needs to evolve and just become the best version of themselves. That's it. It's really not that hard. It's honestly not that hard. All that being said, have yourself a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. 11 life paths. Take it easy.